Hey you guys, PJD here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm here today before you with a makeup-free face, except for mascara top row, because I want to show you a new product from Tarte, actually two products. But the first one is a colored clay primer in the shade Deep. Now, to me, this is a combination of two products that you can find on the market. The first is a primer, and people use primers to prime their faces before the application of BB creams or foundations or whatever they're going to place on their faces. Gives them a nice, smooth surface upon which to work. The other is this kind of powdered kaleidoscope-like palette that you can get, and it has different colors like purples and greens, and I've seen pinks and blues, and you're supposed to take this powder and place it on your face, and it's supposed to blur your imperfections or discolorations. I always run from those palettes because I would have no idea how to use them. It just looks like too much. This particular product combines both of those products in one. As I already said, it's a primer, a CC, a colored clay primer, and as you can see here, it has two additional colors in there. So if you look at the top and the bottom, that's the actual colored clay. If you look on this side, this is a green strip. I hope it's not washing it out so you can see it's actually green. So over there, this particular green section is supposed to help to blur those imperfections and discoloration. So if you have redness, which I don't have, it's supposed to help with that. And if you have hyperpigmentation or some skin discoloration, which I do have, it's supposed to help with that as well. Moving over to this side, you see the purple strip, and this purple strip is supposed to brighten your skin. So it's all in one. So there is absolutely no thinking involved because it's all in this one stick, which winds up, by the way. And it's $34. I'll mention that as well. I typically don't see primers in stick formation, which I think is great. If this is your particular skin color, this comes in 5 shades. It comes in fair, light, medium, tan, and deep. So this is the darkest one available. If it comes in your shade, then you can certainly just put this on and rock it right out of the house and wear it just like that. I'm going to show you how I use this. I use it as an actual primer, meaning I use it under my BB cream or foundation or whatever it is I'm wearing that day. So this is what it looks like. Let me just put it on my skin first. First, I'm going to do it in a straight line, and then I'll show you why I apply it the way I apply it. So straight line, okay? So there we go, and you see a little bit of, like, I guess that was the purple side right there. But I typically apply it like this, circular motion, so everything blends all together. As you can see on the stick now, it's all blended together, and then you can just blend that out. But either way will work, whatever works best for you, and look at that. Okay, so that's how I apply it, circular motion. I'm going to put it right on my face so you can see how it works. And you already know that I love Tarte because they're free of parabens and all those other things. So we're getting really close and personal right now for a second. But I'm going to show you over here. Look at that. Skin discoloration, which has come as a result of a bump that I had previously, and then now that is the ending result. But I don't want to walk outside with it just like this, or I'd like to do some type of covering before I apply a foundation or BB cream, which many of them are kind of light. So now I'm going to apply this stick over my discoloration. Here we go. Circular motion, and boom. Now, to be quite honest with you, I leave it just like that. I'm going to show you that. Of course, you can fan it out as I showed you on my hand. You can do that whole thing. But I actually like it to completely cover the spot, just as I've done right there, right? And I just leave it and cover it with the foundation. I don't walk outside just like that. I just cover it with the foundation, and I think it makes for a great coverage for my skin. But there we go. What you could do is, for those who want to, like, you know, fan that out or whatever, but as I said, again, I just leave it just like that. Okay, so it's all there, and then I will take my, just to show you how I kind of exit the house, I'll take my foundation. Sorry, I may have taken a bit much there, and I promise this actually matches me. And then I although it doesn't look like it right now, but yeah, so you can't see yet because I have on a glob of it, but typically if I have on the right amount of it, you would still see that you don't see the discoloration, right? So it helped to cover that up. And the primer, again, makes it really smooth for my foundation application. So that's one product from Tarte. Yeah, I like that. I promise this foundation matches. Okay. So yeah, so I do like this primer and everything just feels really smooth. Yay, 34 bucks. So you can get that. I've already seen it on the Tarte site, so you can buy directly there. I've also seen it in Sephora on the stand, so it's already out there and available. The next product from Tarte. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that my interest in blush came actually by way of Tarte. So now this is also appropriate that one of my new favorite blushes ever comes from Tarte, and this particular one is in the color Flush. I'm going to show you all 8 of the shades that are available on the market from Tarte. Here's the color. Okay, and it says on the back that this is a T5 Superfruit Complex. So again, I'm appreciative of Tarte for using great products. This, unlike the primer, is not in a wind-up tube. You don't wind the body of it to get it to rise up. You actually push it up from the bottom. That's probably the only thing that I wish it had been offered in a wind-up tube, just so I could have more control of actually retracting it. But anyway, this is still a great product. There we go. I haven't even told you probably the best part of this for me is that it smells like some type of lemon drop candy. I don't know. It's delicious. Smell it in the store for yourself. They all have the same scent. Super, super, super delicious. I love it. Now when it's on my face, I don't smell it anymore, but I just know that my cheeks must smell fruity. So I love that. So anyway, this is the color Flush. I'm going to swatch it for you right here. I know I put the foundation on, but you'll still see it through here. There it is. Now these can be built up, which I appreciate, or you can just leave them with kind of that natural look and kind of spread it out on your cheek. Now some people, as I do, take this product and apply it directly to the cheek. So let me, hello. And go right up. So look at that. Okay, so some people do it that way, others use their fingers and apply it, some people use sponges to apply it. Do whatever works for you, but because I am a novice in this area of blush, I still consider myself to be, it's great for me to just, as you just saw me, do that kind of circular movement on my cheek apple and just move it right on up to where it should be, or where I think it should be. So anyway, so that's this one in Flush, which is gorgeous. Next color, and I was so happy, all of these colors just match really well on my skin complexion. So they're all wonderful. This one, Natural Beauty, which just by the name, I wasn't expecting it to be as deep as it is, but look at this color, Natural Beauty. Look at that, really deep, right? Okay, so again, you could feather these out a bit or layer them up, whatever works for you. That's Natural Beauty. Next one up is Blissful. Okay, so look at that one. Put it here. Blissful, right there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And the ones that you're going to see here that are lighter, when they're on my face, and I only put one on one cheek, so I'll put one of the lighter ones on the other cheek. So you can see it gives me just kind of like a natural dewy glow. And this is also why I tend to prefer these creamy jelly type of blushes as opposed to powder, because I love that kind of natural feeling that it gives my skin, that natural glow. And I get that from this as well, so I love it. This particular one is Exposed. And this is the color of Exposed. This is a lighter one, so I'll show you what I mean when I say that it still works for my skin. So here's Exposed. See that there? The cheek that I didn't use was this one, so sorry. Yeah, I totally applied that like right under my eye. But if you can see how it just gives me like a little dewy, light glow. None of these come on my skin like Miss Piggy Comes to Town or anything. Even the pinks, which you'll see the lighter shades, even lighter than this one, if anything, just give me like this dewy, slight glow. Not shimmer. I don't want to make you feel like glitters in here. There's no glitter, but it just gives me this light, like perfect tint, like I'm awake. I really like it. So anyway, this one is Exposed. Okay. Next up, we're halfway through. This one is Fearless. And this is another light one. Fearless. Okay. Keep smelling them because they smell so good. This one is True Love. Another kind of berry colored one. Look at that. Really like these. Right, so that was True Love. Tipsy. Right, this is like a corally kind of color. I'm trying to spare you my hairy arm, but there we go. Right, so this one is Tipsy. And they're so creamy and just so easy to just blend, and yeah, I adore it. And this last one is Blushing Bride. So there we go. And here's the shade for Blushing Bride. As you can see, I've been all up and through all of these. So Blushing Bride, I'll put, let me just use this hairy space. There we go. Now, Blushing Bride, I just put it on my hair and I did apply a lot. But again, same thing. Blend that out. Use less. Spread it around. I think these are just so wearable. Here are all the colors. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm really happy with these Tarte products, particularly the blushes. I think they're amazing. I get the right placement of color with these with just using very little. But again, I'm also not going for that Homie the Clown look. So for me, a little will go a very long way. And I think for many of you too. So this product I can see lasting for quite some time. I'm really happy with them. They cost $30 a pop. Or you could get something called the Vault. I've seen it on the Tarte website and also through Sephora. And people who have purchased the Vault, which means you're getting this case that includes all 8 of them, but it's a reusable case. So I've read where people have used it as like jewelry boxes, etc., etc. So you could get that, and then the price is lower than what you would be paying if you were to buy all 8 separately. So that's another alternative for you, or just buy the shades that you think would work best for you. But anyway, if you've tried these or you like them, let me know what you think of Tarte and these particular items. So I'm really thankful to Tarte for sending all of these items my way. If you've tried them or you're interested in picking these up, just let me know what you think in the section down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.